Sunday morning we had technical difficulties or something, and
yes. Yep.
so you would think if you just leave everything the way it was, you just turn it on, but we had. I think we had technical difficulties and we had personnel difficulties and
we had difficulties.
we just
around the table.
Yes, around the table there was, but we're back,
Yay.
and producer Oscar's up there in his place, and associate producer Matt's up there, so we're in good hands. Hey,
Yep.
we're glad you tuned in. We'll get to our Bible study here. I guess we're gonna have our prayer time first, and probably about 7:15 or so we'll go live with the Life of Messiah study for tonight. Just a couple quick announcements. Got an updated prayer letter from the Shores, Ben and Katie Shore, who are missionaries to Scotland. They've got like 6 kids. So they bring a church with them. It's a great way if you're a missionary.
They actually reference that in their letter too.
Yeah.
That they have a mini church.
Yes, wherever they go. I guess some of their family. They're on furlough right now, and did you see that picture of their food in the airplane?
Yes.
There was nobody else in there, and that is social distancing.
2 people. That was
and
it.
that's if I had to fly in an airplane, that's what I'd want.
Not by the restrooms.
Not like when we flew to China. But basically, their furlough's going well. Mm-hmm. They asked for prayer for their church back in Scotland. Apparently, for the COVID, they're still not able to meet, and they have an additional layer of problem because they meet in a rented building, and the landlord of the building has locked up the building in compliance with whatever government, so they really don't have a choice on what they can do there. Right. So pray for that church. Of course, Ben and Katie have somebody that's there that's kind of filling in for them while they're gone. But still, Satan, it's a hard work they have. Another thing we got a thank you letter from Amber Yingling. Amber was with us a few weeks ago. She's a missionary to the Philippines, a wonderful young lady. We enjoyed our time with her, and she feels called to go over there and work with kids and wants to eventually one day start an orphanage. Yeah. And I appreciate all of our church folks. Y'all were a great blessing to her. She enjoyed your kindness. But she says this in a letter: thank you, Pastor Siddle and church family. Thank you so much for the opportunity to come and share what God has called me to do with y'all. Your love for missions was very evident. Global focus truly is in your DNA. Thank you so much for the beautiful hotel room and the goodie bag. I enjoyed and was encouraged by the fellowship with you all. I was overwhelmed by the generous love offering you took up for me. Your church was used by God to answer several prayers. I hope that God continues to use you all to bless others and to share the hope of Jesus Christ. May God bless you all. Amber Yingling, Titus 2:13, giving hope to the hopeless in the Philippines. So we want to continue to keep Amber in your prayers, and we appreciate your continued financial investment in your local church. I can't remember, Jen's sitting out there. I think we sent Amber off with about $2,000 or something. Is that about what we sent Amber Ying? So, of course, that did not come in the love offering, but the men's leadership team felt like we should just step in and help her, and I know it was a great blessing to us. So I want to thank you all for your faithfulness in the area of giving. All right, Pastor Danny, what you got?
If you notice me look around and started giggling and looking up, that's because Chicken Little, I thought the sky was falling, but actually it was Brock shooting rubber bands at us.
I didn't even notice.
If something happens to us, it's Brock's fault.
Oh, okay? I didn't even notice. He's shooting rubber bands at me. I didn't even know. It's 'cause I got this light in my eyes.
The sky's falling.
But thanks for filling me in on that I'm under attack.
Well, I made sure we were okay, and then I wanted to find the plug for and everything.
All right.
But anyways, so like Pastor Ken said, tonight we're we're continuing with Life of Messiah. I'm very honored to actually be a part of being able to teach some of it. So Pastor Ken asked me to talk a little bit about John 1:1 and what do some false religions have to say about it. So if you see what I have here,
we're going to go through all 4 of those, right?
So we have some books here, and what we're going to be talking about more specifically is the Book of Mormon and the New World Translation, and specifically hone in on those 2 false religions and what do they say. So if you want to check that out, just tune back in about 7:15.
Especially the Jehovah's Witnesses. They use John 1:1 to get many a Christian to begin to question their faith. So that's why I feel it's really important you understand this. So.
Yes. So
Any rate, what else you got?
we're going to have a bit of a Greek lesson, but just bear with
All
us.
right.
Otherwise, just a reminder that Saturday is the Ladies Fellowship event. So they got
Okay.
some of the people from the nursing home locally to go ahead and sign up to receive cards.
Okay.
So they got a list of people to write cards to, make cards for.
Excellent.
So they're doing that this Saturday from 2 to 4 here at the church. And then otherwise, the other event that we're tracking that's coming up is still military, September 4th.
Cody's not here to hassle
September
you.
4th. He's not.
Cody's over in the youth room.
So-
the kids are out of control, so we sent the youth pastor over there. So.
Yeah, that's why we were one short.
Yes.
But with September 4th, we're still working out final details with Stephen and Drive-In Ministries and everything. But it looks like if you're looking at volunteering, that it's most likely going to be around 640-ish or so to show up. And we're working on finalizing the movie selection that we're going to show. So if you're interested in volunteering and serving, you can let myself know, Pastor Ken know, Pastor Cody, Stephen know, and we'll get you all the information. But that's coming up on September 4th. And if so happens to be raining that day, the makeup day will be the next day, the 5th.
Okay, because that's a
So,
Friday night.
That is a Friday, and then the 5th is
if
Saturday.
it rains, we'll do it on
The
Saturday.
only problem is that's Labor Day weekend then on that Saturday.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but
we'll see what happens.
In COVID, there's not a whole
Where
lot.
they're going.
Yeah,
Where
not a
they-
whole lot to do. So, consider this a great option.
Exactly.
You
Get
know.
out, enjoy a movie.
Yeah.
So-
we so appreciate Drive-In Ministries.
And with this, it's going to be more centered towards outreach than it is fellowship. Now, everything we do, we want to make sure we enjoy fellowship with each other
Yep.
and just enjoy each other's company, but we want to have really a ministry and outreach focus on that night. And if you're there, just really show the love of Christ on people
so
and everything.
don't be afraid to invite someone, a neighbor or something. Tell them to bring. Didn't you bring a lawn chair? They bring.
They can bring lawn chair, and that's on the postcards and everything.
And come out to Drive-In property, and then the church sent out about 500 cards. Inviting the immediate neighborhood right there by Drive-In Park. And so pray that some folks will come. And like Pastor Danny said, if we get visitors there, make sure you're intentional with welcoming them and showing them kindness.
Amen.
So sounds great.
So that's pretty much all I have.
That's pretty much you got?
Yep.
I think we're good. Well, we only have 4 minutes till we start the service, and then about 15 minutes till we go online. So look forward to seeing you soon, either here or we'll see you there.